How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Just leaving the gym. Ooh, just leaving the gym. So I said I was gonna go live. Said I was gonna go live today. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me take these ear pods out. Oh my goodness. Take these ear pods out my ear. It's been a I just worked out, y'all. So is it bad if I was to get like some shrimp fried rice? Would that be a bad thing to do if I got some shrimp fried rice after I done worked out? I'm just asking. Cause I really want some shrimp fried rice. And I know it may be too much sodium in there and it's just like all that workout for nothing. I gotta start doing some meal prep. I really do gotta start doing some meal prep. Hey Miss V, how are you? Please press the like button 2 times. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing? I am doing well. I am doing well. It's a lot going on in these YouTube streets I see. A lot going on in these YouTube streets. Well, you can ride along with me. I wanted to do a Selena's couch. I might go ahead and cancel this live and do my Selena's couch because I wanted some people to come up. I really ain't got too much to say. Hey CX, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Glad to see you guys. Yeah, I ain't really got too much to say. Hey Deborah, hey Cutting Edge. Good to see you. Hey Chill. Thank you guys for being a part of this little live stream. Hey Reggie, what's up Reggie Reg? Good to see you. 309, good to see you. Good to see you. What's going on? Yes indeed. Hey Antonio, how are you? I am. I just finished working out today. I did my cardio. I did my I did my glutes. So the question was, would it be bad if I was to go get some shrimp fried rice? Because I have a taste for some shrimp fried rice right about now. I'm just saying. But I've been doing pretty good. I've been extremely busy. I started back. Y'all know I started back school and stuff, so I've been busy and stuff. And let's see if hey Ryan, I'm gonna see if I can copy this link. And anybody, okay, I posted it. I posted the link. So if anybody wants to come up, you are more than welcome to come up. I kind of need to check it anyway. This is the first time. Oh yeah, shout out to Chill. And if you would like to put your um your channel in the chat, you're more than welcome. I believe in networking, so hey, do what you do. If you are a mod and you have a channel and you want to put Cutting Edge, if you want to put your channel in the chat, you are more than welcome to do so. If you notice, guys, I haven't been going live a lot lately. Like I said, going to school full time, working full time, making sure that I keep up with everything. I don't really have a lots of time being on this app. And sometimes I think that that's good. Idle mind is the devil's workshop. So sometimes it's good to be busy in good things. You know what I'm saying? Things that are actually productive. So I'm actually kind of happy that, oh yeah, and then balancing my personal life as well. So I'm actually kind of happy that I'm a little bit more productive this year, even more. and I have a lot of good things going on, and some different little opportunities that I'll be having going on. So a lot of the times I can't get on here as much, and like I said, that's good because, like I said, it keep me out of trouble and keep me out the way. You know. What would you say? Only, only fans. You make some good money. What? Okay. Hey, Captain Wolf, how are you? No, sir. I'm not gonna do no OnlyFans, but I guess I appreciate it. I don't know if that was a compliment or you trying to be sarcastic. I really don't know. But no, that's not my cup of tea. I work in education, so I'm supposed to be I'm supposed to be an example to the children. So no OnlyFans. But I thank you, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyway, back to what I was trying saying. Yeah, so I don't be on here that much, and I'm I have to kind of throw this in sometimes. I wanted to ask you guys. Now I do have my link up on my community wall, so anybody that wants to join me, you're more than welcome to come up here, have a conversation with me. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. I don't know, guys, if y'all seen that on the news, and I wanted to do a live stream about it. I just hadn't had the time. About, hey, Mika, about that Ukrainian lady in the train station in the Carolinas. I think it was in Carolina. And she was on the train station minding her business, and a man that she sat in front of took out his blade and just started slicing that woman. And everybody was looking. She was looking shocked at first, and then everybody was looking, but then I didn't see nobody help her. And hey, 218, it was in North Carolina. Okay. Yeah, and nobody helped that woman that I could see from the video. And I'm like, what has the world come to? Used to be, especially I would say back in the day, people would see something, they would see a need or somebody need help, and they'll try to help people, but now people are so callous. Let me go ahead and, hey, Myron, how are you? Move you. People are so malice, they have so much malice in their heart, and so they're so hateful that they won't even help another person that's in need. That woman was just bleeding all over the seat, and then when the guy walked off, he was just dripping blood. I don't know, in the process of him slashing her, did he cut himself? Because as he was walking away, he was just dripping with blood. So I don't know if it was her blood or his. And people were just looking at the blood, but they didn't. Some of them got up and I guess was trying to get out the way. But I'm like, didn't nobody see that there was an issue? Like, didn't nobody see that that woman needed help? And it's just amazing how, when I was talking about it said a guy helped. You said, yeah, thank you for getting him. I erased that comment because I don't even know what that idiot's talking about. It's always demons popping their ass up in here. But you say a guy helped his new baby mama. What's that? Is that baby mama? Unlive his ex baby mama Monday in Chicago. Hey, Martin, how are you? Probably so. You got these weak women out here that want to do anything to get a man, and they sit up here and they will unalive another woman just to get her out the way, and that man is, any man that tells you to come and help me unalive my ex is crazy, and she know it. So apparently she did know it. But or she just did it anyway. Cause hey, Miss Collins, cause she wanted a man. Back to what I was saying, how demonic some of these people are, and we live in a world where people just, you can't have a difference of opinion, or it's gonna be a problem. Do you know when I was doing that live about Kelly Price the other day? Hey Kevin, and I was talking about how Kelly Price, she was saying, you know, some of the women and men that were under her comments with these negative comments, where we're saying all these things about her, they didn't say anything about her performance. Hey boss man, they was talking about her looks and what, like, how, what she had on, that she gained some weight, she had a little stomach, she had them big shoes. Hey screenshot. And they were talking about that. And do you know it's still some women, like, you know, getting on her, talking about she's the woman that she talks about. I mean, she's talking about the people that was under her comments. And it's just amazing how you can have opinions about people, other people can have opinions about people, but when you speak about something, there's a problem. I'm pretty sure Kelly Price didn't mean all black women and all black men act like that. She was talking about the fools that was under her comments. Kind of like, you know, like the fools that come under my comments. Like this idiot that just came in here just to tell me something that was stupid. Stuff like that. You know, people, they come and they do some of the most ridiculous things. And so sometimes, because we are human, we get sick of that and we respond. And it might not be in a so godly way. You know, it might be in a way where you get your head cut off, you know, bit off. Because some people deserve it, I believe. They just don't know when to stop. And so some people, Side Gamer, hello, how are you? Hey T Mac, how are you? Some people, they just be doing stuff and you be like, what is they on? You know what I'm saying? So I just really just don't understand people's mindsets. Hey Slim, how are you? And like when I was telling you guys about how you know, the situation that happened in North Carolina. Hey Rose, how are you? And in North Carolina, when that lady was just being slashed by this man, did nobody want to try to help that woman. I didn't see. Hey Nacho, didn't nobody want to try to help this woman. You know, they sitting up there looking at the woman. The woman's in shock. She was fatally stabbed, so that means she didn't make it. You know, but when you saw the video, she just staring there like she's shocked, like, oh my God, I can't believe this man just slashed me. You know, she just cut me. You know, she was just in shock. And then everybody else around her just looking all out the window. I'm like, what is wrong with folks? What happened to the empathy and a sympathy to people? People just don't care about folks anymore. They really don't. And it's really sad how people just go around and just not give a damn about anybody. Like, you gotta care about somebody. I mean, I understand, you know, you don't know people, but just the common decency of seeing somebody that needs help, and if you can help a person, or at least try to. People don't even want to do that anymore. Hello, RM. Hey, Easy did it. Let me get a tape. What? Oh my Lord, some of these folks in here, y'all definitely need Jesus. But yes, they're very self-absorbed. You said, I live in North Carolina, right by Charlotte. The S is weird. Everybody's right. Like, who does that? You know, you gotta be really, like, not, your mind has to be gone for you to just get your knife out and just start stabbing people. Your mind has to be gone. It has to be taken over by another entity that is not good. Like, that is evil. That is malicious, vicious. You know what I'm saying? Taking over your body and your mind for you to do something to another human being that didn't do nothing to you. The woman just sit down in front of them. She looking at the phone, and that's one thing my dad would always tell me, to watch what my surrounding, watch the people I'm around. Don't get so, and this goes for everybody. Don't get so involved with this technology, your phone and all this, that you're not paying attention to the people that around you. If a person just move just a little bit, I'm looking around because I'm trying to figure out what the hell you doing and where you going. And that's just always been me. Hey, okay, hey, Miss V. I've always been, who is this? Hey, all to, oh, this must be Goldson. Um, hey, XOX. Um, I have always been cautious about like whoever is around me. I don't ever get too comfortable when I go places. I always try to find the exit because you just never know when you're gonna have to run. And maybe I'm in survival mode. I don't know. But I'm always checking where's the exit, and then I'm always checking, who's around me. If people look weird, sometimes if I sense something weird about somebody, I get the hell up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Or I say, let's go somewhere else. If I feel something in my spirit, I don't hesitate anymore, because people are too evil and they do some of the most outrageous things, and you don't know. Hey, Monopoly, how are you? And people just do not, they do stuff out of hate, out of hate for people. I guess maybe it's the hate within them that they do it to other people. I'm not sure, but because I've never had that in my heart to be wanting to unalive a person just because I felt like it. Like, that's just weird to me. That's abnormal. So whenever I feel somebody may be kind of strange or something like that, I get the hell away from them. I was looking at something the other day, and I was looking at this man in his eyes. I said, oh, that's a weirdo. And people say, oh, you judging. But when you go, I always say, you go with your first mind. Most of the time, when I didn't go with my first mind, I made some of the biggest mistakes trusting certain people, because I didn't go with my first mind. You should always, if you feel something, it's not by accident. It's not a coincidence if you feel something when you meet certain people. When you, or when, even if they're just around you, if the energy or the spirit around them ain't right, you feeling intense, or you feeling anxiety, sometimes it's because you're around somebody that you shouldn't be around. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So hey DL, how are you? Hi Terry, how are you? So I'm just saying, you said if he repents before his death sentence, of you said he's still may be saved. It's important to repent. Time is short. Yeah, he better repent and get his mind right, because he was out of line. You said, I read he has convicted of multiple violent crimes. Seems like he messed up. Yeah, he's messed up, because I think he was on that train. From what I was looking at the video, like he was talking to himself, saying I stabbed somebody or something. He was saying, because I could kind of hear some of the audio. I'm like, this dude here is gone. Man, you better, these people be on these drugs, fentanyl, mollies. I don't know what the hell these people be on, but these drugs be taking these people's minds. They be taking these people's minds, and then hey fatty, when they see anything or in their mind, if a person because drugs make you paranoid, so if they feel paranoid about somebody, they take violence. They think they doing the right thing because the drugs have taken over their mind. you know and a lot of times, a lot of people, I think, is demonic, but I also think it's because people are really on drugs, and they on that heavy stuff, and it makes them paranoid, and they start seeing stuff and hearing stuff you know so you really have to be in, hey Randy, you really have to be in survival mode out here in these streets. And I don't care if you live in a nice neighborhood in the suburbs. I don't care if you at church. People come to church now with guns. You see it all the time. People go to schools. Just last couple of weeks ago, a transgender woman, that's what they said they were, and she went into a Catholic school and shot 2 children, injured 8, right? And because she hated whatever represented, I guess, Christianity to her or him, whatever. Because his mom and dad was trying to raise him up in the church. I don't know what happened to the young, I'm gonna say young man, but he said he's a transgender woman, and so he went in the Catholic school and started unaliving 2 children and injuring 8. And it's just like, what is in your mind to make you think that that's okay? So wherever you go, you can go to a restaurant, you can go to a movie theater, anywhere you go, you are being open to being in some ways being attacked in some ways. So you got to be careful, you got to be vigilant about your safety, because you just do not know what is on people's minds and what's in people's spirits. You know what I'm saying? You said shout out to Damn D. Oh, okay. Oh Lord, her these her Golden in his group. They want to come in and join. Hey Neutron, poor baby, you need some friends. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, yeah, a lot of these folks, honey, they really have a lot of issues, a lot of mental uh they really have a lot of mental problems, and you can even see when they come on these app, like um the two people that got unalive this summer, with the man. I guess the man had shut down his page, flagged him, and and then the man get on there with his wife, showing where they are in Las Vegas, and then the guy decides to meet them where they are. See, people are really mentally unstable, and people, like I said, they're on drugs, and these things alter your mind, your mindset, and everything. And so you don't know what people will do. That's why I'm very cautious, and I'm always, for the most part, I'm always paying attention to my surroundings. That's what I've been taught. Paying attention to my surroundings, making sure I'm watching when I get in my car, when I get out of my car, when I come out of my house. I'm looking around, I'm checking everything out, because hey, you never know what you will come across. What's up, Mob Ty? It's good to see you. So, I don't care if you're a single person or a married person, you must be careful, because you just don't know what is going on with these people and their mindsets. And people's mindsets are jacked up, okay? You said, yeah, you got to be aware. You said, I just did a live about this. Oh, wow, Miss V, put your link in the chat so I can sub up. I didn't, I know you said something about you had something, but please put your link in the chat so we can sub up to you. You said people are ready and willing, able to crash out over somebody over YouTube. Right. Now I have had times where I'm like, yeah, you can come and meet me, because baby, what we need to do is get this sorted out. And because I'm tired of your talking, I need you to come and meet me so I can tear that ass. You know what I'm saying? Tat 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 on that ass. Because I think people think that just because you cute and you can't fight. So I see, it has been a couple people I've been like, baby, we need to meet. Like, let's go to lunch, because I need to see you doing too much. And some people be doing too much on YouTube. They do too much. And talking, I'm not the type of person to do a lot of talking. If I even sense that you are heading my way for an attack mode, I'm already on the defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm already ready for you. So I just think that you got to be careful what you're saying on here, because everybody is not playing with you, and some people are willing to call your bluff, And what I mean by that is you tell a person, yeah, I've come be here at da 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 da. And that same person that you talking trash to come exactly where you tell them to come. And then you like, oh, I was just playing. This is YouTube. You shouldn't take it so seriously. No, you shouldn't be playing with grown people, because you don't know where people coming from. And a lot of times some people ain't finna play with you. And back in the day, them old people say pop the trunk. You know, some people are really just like not for games and not for play. Like I got some cousins that got some high tempers, male cousins, and they don't care nothing about nothing. So if you talking greasy, just best to believe me, they gonna come and see you. And I'm not talking about it coming in prayer to pray and lay hands on you. They gonna lay hands on you, but it ain't gonna be in prayer. So it's gonna be some people that are actually going to call your bluff, and they gonna make a promise to you. They gonna fulfill it. You know what I'm saying? Once they make that promise, they will fulfill it. So you gotta be very cautious of the things that you say. Let me sub up to you. You gotta be very careful. Hey, Mr. Bishop, what's going on? So you got to be careful about and happy birthday to you, Mr. Bishop. You got to be very careful about what you be saying to people, because everybody's not finna play with you. And that's why I see it's so much foolery on this app, when people be saying stuff, and I'm like, no, you keep saying that, somebody gonna come and see you. Like, chill out. If you not about that life, if you a good old, down, just a person that's on the sidelines, stay on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Um, Stay on the sidelines. But if you a person that, is gonna be about that, then be about it. My thing is, just make sure that whatever you say you can repeat if you ever see that person. See, that's, hey, what a man. I have been a person, if I say something behind your back, but best to believe I'm gonna say it in front of your face. Like, I don't have a problem, and I don't bite my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Life with Tashana. Shout out to you. Put your link in the chat. I don't know if y'all can put her link in the chat. If you are a person that does a lot of talking, and you say, oh, it ain't no big deal, baby, I'm gonna just be honest with you. You are kind of barking up the wrong tree, because I'm one of those people too. I'm a sideline person. I don't bother nobody. I stay to myself. And yeah, and I like it that way, and I deal with the people that I want to deal with. But hey, R&B, but do not think you gonna put your hands on me. I work with big kids at my school. And with me working in a middle school, I'm working with these kids big enough to be football players. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, I already got my stance ready. So if something go down, I'll be ready to pop, pop, pop. Cause I'm not playing with you. You better go play with your mama and your daddy. Don't play with me. So I'm one. I don't bother nobody, and I always told y'all a long time ago, the people that y'all need to be worried about is scary people and people that mind their business, cause them the people that will take you up out of here. And I mean, I'm not talking to ones that talk and they got a wide mouth for nothing. They always got just talking and talking and talking. I'm not talking about them, because we know they ain't gonna do nothing. They just like an empty wagon. The empty wagon makes the most noise. So the ones that usually do all the talking, they can't do nothing. They can't fight. They scared of a gun. They just scary. They not scary like when I find something, I'ma knock the hell up out of you. Whatever I find, I'ma get you. They ain't scary like that. They scary like they do a lot of talking, and then they tuck their tail and hide and say, oh, it's just YouTube. Oh, it's just hilarious to me. It's nothing serious, just entertainment. Well, it ain't entertainment for everybody. If a person feel disrespected, they not gonna take it always the way as ha 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 ha. They gonna have a problem with it, what you saying. So, and some people are mentally unstable too, where they don't care. They gonna come for your head. So y'all, I'm telling you, people better be careful about um how they be coming at people, because you gonna find the right one, and the wrong one for you, but the right one, because you kept messing with a person, you gonna find the right one, which would be the wrong one for you, because you kept playing with folks. See, grown people don't play, because they understand whatever they do, there is consequences, but with everything a person does, okay? So when a person has decided that enough is enough, and you keep on poking the bear, you gonna find out. You gonna find out. And I'm there for it, because I like when people get their karma, because people need to understand to stop playing. Stop playing with grown folks. Stop playing with people that mind their business and don't bother nobody. That's what's wrong with folks now. You know, I don't like when people do that kind of stuff, because you just never know where people's mental are. You really don't. So it's best that you try to treat people in a way that maybe you would want somebody to treat you. Well, everybody wants to be treated differently. I get that. But if you don't want nobody talking greasy to you and being disrespectful to you, don't do it to them. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? I only give disrespect, me personally, I only give disrespect to those who are disrespectful. If I feel that you're disrespectful to me, first of all, I'm going to try to be diplomatic. I'm going to try to be as direct without being vulgar, without going, getting out of my skin, and let you know, hey, I don't like what you did. An A, B, and C, or whatever. Hey, Mr. Bevins, because I try not to always be quick tempered. Because sometimes when you're quick tempered, you can make foolish decisions. So I understand that, but at the same time, don't just keep doing that, because at the end of the day, that's when I'm going to have to show you, I told you not to do that to me. This is the second time. The first time I let you make it, because maybe you didn't understand that was disrespectful to me, but I didn't like it. So stop doing it. And then when I told you that and you did it the second time, now I'm coming out, because I've already warned you. I've already told you that's the type of behavior that I don't like, right? And so hey Russell, and when I tell people that, respect it. You know what I'm saying? There's certain ways I don't like people playing with me, and I'll tell you, don't do that. I know you don't mean no harm, so I'm letting you know, I don't really like you playing with me in that particular type of way. You know, like, how some people, they may, kind of cuss at you, be like, look at this motherfucker over here, and I'm like, don't call me that. Well, I was just playing with you. Don't play with me like that. You can play with me, but not like that. Don't call me out of my name. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, I know with women call each other bitches. They be like, hey, bitch, and all that kind of stuff. Look at this bitch, and y'all supposed to be friends and stuff like that, and they say stuff like that. And I tell people, whoever I'm friend cool with, don't do that to me, because when I say bitch, it's really because I feel like this person is a bitch, and I want to, I'm in attack mode, that's when I say bitch. But I don't call my friends and people I hang out. No, I'm not. Don't do me that way. Now, if that's what y'all do, you do that with the group that does that. But me, I don't play that. Don't do that. So, but I know some people do that. So once you tell a person, and hey forever, and once you tell a person and then they respect that, that's great. But when you find people that don't respect that and they think you really playing, and I said, I'm not playing with you, don't do that. That's when I can kind of feel myself, like, inside boiling. I'm boiling inside, so I'm letting you know I'm about to set it off. like Bootsy. I'm about to set it off. So I'm letting you know, I told you not to do that. Didn't I? Like, your mama tell you not to do something, your daddy tell you not to do something, say, I done told you once. That's kind of how I am. Like, look, I'm giving you a warning. Don't do it. Don't do it, So I always try to give people a warning, let people know, hey, this is not how I communicate. This is how I communicate. I let people know ahead of time, so it ain't no surprises, okay? So, but it's just about respect. When people respect you, they will, act accordingly. When people don't respect you, they will do everything to disrespect you. So, those type of people, I can't deal with them, and I won't deal with them. At the end of the day, you said, Selena, pin your cash app in the, okay, I don't, let me see, can I write in this chat? But I appreciate you. It's Selena Star. Selena Star, which is Selena, my name, and then STAR. Selena Star. That's my cash app. I appreciate it. But yeah, if one of my mods can put it in there, because I don't even know how to write in the let me see. No, that ain't it. But I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't want to mess nothing up. But yeah, so like I said, I just think that a lot of times in this day and age, especially in this world, people don't respect other people. And some people say, well, how can you respect people that you don't know? I just think it's just having common decency. Just try to, how would you want somebody to treat you? How would you want somebody not to do you? And then if you're not sure about that, ask the person. I always say, when I say things, I say, I hope this didn't offend you. And people will say, well, no, it didn't. Or, okay, I say, because if it did, let me know. I don't need you a month later saying, well, what you said offended me, when I just asked you, did it offend you? So I'm asking you now, because I'm getting to know you. And when you're getting to know people, you kind of, I ask questions, because I want to make sure that I'm not offending you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's different. Hey, CC, what I may do may not offend you, and to another person, what I may say may offend them. So I always ask individuals, listen, I'm just playing, but if I offend you, let me know, because that's something I don't want to do. I don't ever purposely set out to go out and offend people. That's why when I deal with individuals, I ask them, hey, is this offensive to you? What you like? What do you don't like? I just try to see where people coming from. Like, say for instance, dating a person, like if you dating a person or whatever, I'm asking that man, so what are some of the things that gets on your nerves, so I know not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So those are the things. It's called communication, what most people, I'ma say, in this day and age, don't know how to do. Because if most people knew how to communicate, it would be less conflicts, and it would be more resolutions. And instead of people, because people don't know how to talk to each other, they go straight to disrespect. They go straight to calling people names and cussing people out and yelling and all this kind of stuff. People got to learn how to communicate better than what they doing, and that's what I had to learn. You said you offended me. Russell, you know what? You offend me as well. So you tell me how I offend you. What you say? Nah, don't put me. See, you offended me right now. Talking about what's up. What you said? What's up, CC? Oh, okay. You talking to CC? Yeah. What you mean I offend you? Russell always coming in here with this BS. But anyway, but I try my best not to offend people. I really do. But sometimes, you just don't know. So sometimes you need people to be straight up with you and tell you, hey, I really didn't like how you do it. And I know some people, they're not really straight up. They really kind of, they don't want to rub anybody the wrong way. But if something you don't like, I always said, tell the person. The person can't read your darn mind. You can't read my mind unless I tell you what problem I have with you. You know, you said, yeah. Hey, what you got your hand up for, Randy? You said, yeah. So that was just basically all I had to say. I just really try to be a decent human being, because I see so much other things out here that's not good. And sometimes it really is disheartening to see how people deal with each other. Like, people just don't have no common, like, decency or empathy, sympathy. They don't have no kind of care. And when you do see it, it's very rare. Like, it's very rare to see people that will just help you without a motive, without trying to get something in return, or without just doing it like with a grudgingly. It's just really rare. So when I do see some things, and I see a person helping another person, even when they didn't ask, they just see a need, that shows me that there's still some people that want to, be a decent human being. You know what I'm saying? You said old men give you worms. That's a lie. Russell, that was actually a joke. I don't know if old men get, I've never been with an old man, so I don't know if an old man give you worms or not. That's just what I think. That's what did my somebody in my family told me that. I don't know if it was one of my aunties or my grandmother. I can't remember. It was an older woman that told me, don't give the old man because they give you worms. I don't know. What's up, Big Cap? What's good? So I don't know. You said you look like a juicy lemon. Okay. Thank you. I guess, like the other person came in and said I should have OnlyFans. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But yeah, that's just kind of how I see things now, and I just want to make sure that I try to be a decent human being. Like I said, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying, and I still, have my ways, but I'm working on it. You said cooling as always. I'm doing good. Just about to eat something that I shouldn't after I done worked out, because I do want some shrimp fried rice, and I know I shouldn't, but I sure do want it. So you just say OnlyFans, you're gonna be rich in 24 hours. Man, maybe I need to. Some troll said that. I don't know. I said, I don't know if that's a compliment or insult. I don't know. But shoot, I thought about it, but I said, nah, man, I know too many people, and plus, with me working in education, I think that's a great idea. Some people lose their career over that kind of stuff, especially when they find out about it. And I'm a private person, so I'm gonna feel uncomfortable, people watching me and stuff, doing stuff. Like, the only thing I think I would do on OnlyFans would show my feet. And any people that got feet fetishes, they can look at my feet and rubbing it in oil and stuff like that. Now, I can do that. Shoot, anybody that got feet fetishes, I think about that. But know about I ain't about that other stuff. I don't want to be out like that. I tell you, I'm a private person, and I'm a person that I've been kind of raised a little traditional in some ways. I still kind of uphold. So there's just some things I will not do, because that's just not how I've been raised. You said, can you shake your ass? Interesting. You said all that wagging and you just showing feet. Come on, baby. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm just showing just showing feet. So if you want to come and see feet, hey, Jesus like you Shake your ass. Okay, now leave Jesus out of it. So Jesus want me to be covered and not doing no twerking. No, no. Jesus says no, no. What would Jesus do? That would not be what Jesus want me to do. Shaking that ass, okay? So, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. If I was in another life, another life, baby, um, you know, was raised a little different, maybe. If I was real desperate, maybe. I don't know. I did think about it. I ain't gonna lie to you, but like just wearing certain things. But I said no, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You said we seen your feet. Listen here, you no teeth, bald headed scallywag. Russell, you better shut up. Cause I don't know about what you saw, Negro, but my feet are beautiful. You go on my community wall, baby. I got rhinestones. I got French tips, baby. My feet are beautiful. So don't make me start clowning you, Russell, up in this chat. Look, oh, no teeth, bald headed butt. You better go on somewhere. You better go on somewhere and go eat you a banana because you ain't got no teeth, so you gotta use your gums. I'm gonna start calling you gummy. But yeah, y'all. I'm not doing too much. Hello, Mr. Hudson. How are you? What you say? So you saying your feet is your best body part? That's what I'm willing to show. I'm willing to show my feet. What I'm not willing to show is going up, going north, which would be, yes, of course, my butt, my breasts. Like, I don't have to show that. I can put on a what do you call those? Like a quilt, and you can still see my body. So it's not like I can hide it, but I'm not going to expose it either. I think sometimes your body should be sacred. It should be for only those you want to share it with. You don't share your body with everybody. That's just not how I came up. So, like I said, Russell, if I was raised a little differently, hey, I might would have been on OnlyFans. I ain't gonna lie, but because I have, it's just certain things I ain't gonna do. You said, nah, I eat peaches, no bananas. Well, you got them gums, honey. You gotta find something soft to eat. But yeah. Y'all just pay attention to y'all surroundings, and really know that when you feel something in your spirit, or you feel something in your body telling you something ain't right, whether it's about a situation you in, about a person, or your surroundings, listen to that instinct, because you're not getting that instinct for no reason. It's something that's about to happen, or going to happen. So you got to pay attention. And I wish, I really hate that young lady lost her life for somebody that just felt like, unaliving somebody for whatever reason. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure he don't even know why he did it. But it's just, y'all pay attention and be careful, because like I said, people now are never what they really seem to be. You said, do it for the cliff, baby mama. They say it's stiff in the cliff. Oak Cliff, Texas. Oh, are you trying to say I make men stiff? What are you? You said, I'm a foot man myself. Them feet, I always tell it. Right, Hudson, go on my community wall, go all the way down, and you gonna see my feet. I don't know what Russell talking about. My feet pretty, and they small. I wear a size 7, I wear a size 7, and depending on some shoes, a 6.5. I have small, cute feet. I don't have bunions. I don't have corns. I don't have discolored toes. I don't have one toe longer than the other. Like, they're all even. They're just cute, you know? They're just cute. So, and they're French tips. Who was unalived? It was the Ukrainian woman. She was in North Carolina, and she was on the train. And as she was on a train, she sat in front of this black guy. The black guy got a blade, I guess a knife, out of his coat, or his jacket. And as he was getting the knife out, he started stabbing the girl in front of him, the Ukrainian girl. She's from Ukraine, and she passed. Clara. Oh Lord. Big feet? No, I have very small feet. A size 7 in women, and 6.5 depending on what type of shoe it is. No, that's small. Now, if I had size 12 boats like yours, Clara, then I would have big feet. That's big. Size 12, the size that you were, those are boats for women, okay? I'm just saying. Clara's gonna get me. I'm gonna be on her community wall. You said your feet smell like the outdoors. My feet smell like roses, okay? You said I'm here to make sure my man, oh Lord, Nacho been over here, and he was giving me kissing emojis while you sitting up here playing. Yeah, Clara, I'm telling you, Mr. Hudson, Clara that's in the chat, she wears size 12. So she got them big old boats. See, she mad because I got little feet, and little feminine feet, little petite feet, and she got them big boats that she walking around with. So yeah. She mad. That's okay. Everybody can't have cute, pretty feet. Okay? So yeah, Mr. Hudson, the lady up there, Sheriff Clara. Her. That's her. Yeah. So yeah, she wears size 12. So yeah, so everybody can't have cute little feet. I'm sorry. I see I'm blocking. You blocking him? Oh, okay. That's okay. He'll be all right. I'll send him back. Oh Lord. But anyway, I'm finna go on here. You said looking for me, I see. Why you sitting up here following Nacho around, Clara? Nacho been over here before you. So you hush. Yeah. I don't know what Clara be on. She said I'm blocking Nacho. You said where them toes at? Johnny, they're on my community wall, sir. And while you at it, please sub up, like, share, and subscribe. Nacho, you about to be blocked. So I'm just letting you know that. Just I don't know if you care or not, but you about to be blocked. So, and it might be a live stream with our name in the title. I'm not sure, but Clara, look, Clara, I'm going to sleep around 10 to 10:30. So if you're trying to get me to come up, good luck, because I got to go to work in the morning. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see that live. You said I need to see more for OnlyFans, baby mama. Oh Lord, Russell, take a cold shower. You said I wear a size 15, 16. What? Randy, how tall are you? Now don't be short and have big feet like that. Oh my goodness. How tall are you, Randy? He blocked. Clara, you're gonna unblock him tomorrow, so you'll be all right. He just came in here just to show me some love. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fight women. You say as long as she takes baths and comb her hair, She good to go. Okay, you don't expect that much, Mr. Hudson. Well, it's a lot of women that won't take baths and they don't comb their hair. So hey, you're on to something. You said you 6'2", 6'3". Oh, okay. Shout out to you, Randy. You got some big old feet. Well, let me be quiet if I say something inappropriate. So, yeah, I have to be quiet sometimes. You said 309. How are you? You said I'm 5'8". You said 5 and 8, 10 through 11, depending on the shoe. Oh, okay. You said nope, I don't play cheating games. Well, Clara, he just came over here to say hello. It's not like he came and was just flirting with me or anything. He just came to say hello. I'm sure you don't mind somebody just saying hello. Like, don't be don't be that insecure. You're better than that, Sheriff Clara. You said he banned. You said being tall don't matter. Like the size, know what? You know what? We're not turning this into sex talk. This is about humanity. It's not about sex talk. Hey, Bama, what's good? What do you do? You ain't been cutting up today, have you? You said you love short women. Yes, I'm five. I'm 5'3", 5'4" with heels. Yeah, I'm 5'4" with heels, with 5'4", 5'5", depending on what type of heel I'm wearing. You an alien? I think some people are aliens too, because some people are very strange. Maybe some people think I'm one. You said, no, ma'am, I've been moving, getting them. Oh, okay, giving them a little time. Oh, okay, yeah, stay out of trouble, Bama. Bless your heart. Bama be cutting up. Built like the number 8. Okay, hello, how are you? BG Toss. You said insecurities had nothing to do with it. It's about respect. This is how you're saying it, Clara. Insecurity has nothing to do with it. It's about respect. Okay, Clara. All right. Well, it's all right. You're going to have to understand that Nacho can visit other chats. Okay? That, that you may not approve of. It's okay. You said tall women legs be in the way in the bed. Too much leg in the way. Okay, I always wanted to be tall. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish I was tall. Like, I got a cousin who's like 5'8", 5'9". That's tall for a woman. She might be 5'10", to be honest with you. I have to ask Joe how tall she is, because she's very tall. She's like one of the tallest girl cousins we have. The men, they're either tall or medium height, but she is really tall. I always wanted to have long legs. I want to be an Amazon. You said Russell ain't speaking from experience. A lot of women say they want a man with size, but really can't handle it, and that's real. Okay, we not going there, Russell. You said when you lay down, y'all gonna be the same size, right? See, I date guys from, I'm gonna say 5'8", maybe 5'7". I'm gonna say 5'8" and up. You don't have to be super tall, but please don't be super short. Just don't be shorter than me. Just please don't. But 5'8" and up. I think that's a good height. 5'8" is average for most men. Most men are not really tall. Most men are, I'ma say some of the men I met have been 5'6", 5'6", 5'7". The shortest guy I've ever dated was 5'9". The rest have been tall, but the shortest I've ever dated was 5'9". Yeah. You said, Selena, you picky dater. No, I'm not. How am I picky if I say 5'8" uh 5'8", 5'8", 5'7". I'm gonna say five. Okay, let's say 5'7" and up. That's not, that's not picky. I like I like lean, muscular men, and I like thick men. So it just depends on, what type of, I just have to somehow be attracted to you. You said, no, I don't want no pretty man. Any man that looks prettier than me, that's gonna be a problem. If a man is prettier than you, you got Houston, we got a problem. I don't want no man that look better than me. Like, that's crazy. If your eyebrows look better than mine, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. I personally, I don't have a problem with guys that are very, take a lot of pride in their looks. Like, you should be groomed. But some of these men, they take it to a different level, to the point that I think they might play on the other team. Which is, that's if that's what they want to do. Hey, that's what they want to do. Just let me know, okay? You said, what is a thick man? Somebody that, may have a little stomach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna have no abs and all that. Like, if he got a little stomach, or he's kind of bulky, that's not bad to me. A man needs to look like a man. Or if he's a little leaner, that's fine too. It's just, if I'm attracted to you. You said us tall and lean dudes. Oh God. Mr. I don't even see, Russell, this is your fault. Russell, you say all this stuff, and then you got me going asking questions and talking. So you wouldn't have dated Prince? Absolutely not. I like Prince music, and I think he was creative, but Prince was about my height. No, I'm taller than Prince, and Prince wore heels, and he had a very metrosexual look about himself. He was so pretty to be a man, which was scary. Um, Very scary. Prince looked almost better than a woman. Some women. Um, so no, I think Prince is a different type of. Just in a category by itself. So no, not at all. He's very, yeah. That's just too much. Too much. You said short dudes love tall women. Hey, Lionel, they want to climb up that tree. Yeah, they sure do. So, what's your ideal man? Who was your crush? You know who I used to like back in the day? I used to love Lorenz Tate. Lorenz Tate was my crush. Lorenz Tate, I saw him live one time. We went to some type of event, and him and his brothers was there. Lorenz Tate is at least 5'7". He's not tall at all. But I still think he is one of the most handsome men I've ever seen. I used to love Lorenz Tate. And like I said, he's a real short dude. He about, like I said, 5'7". That was my crush, and still is. I used to like him. The other guy I used to like Blair Underwood. Now that's an older man. I'll give him a chance. He fine. Blair Underwood. Oh, and I love. Oh my God, how could I ever forget my favorite one besides Michael B. Jordan? I love me some Michael B. Jordan. Is Morris Chestnut. That tall, dark, that tall drink of water. Lord have mercy. That was another ideal of mine. I loved his look. And I love Michael B. Jordan. I think he is so cute. And I think Denzel's a nice looking older man too. But those were my ideals, you know what I'm saying? When I seen a nice looking man. Like I said, my first crush when I was coming up was Lorenz Tate. And I used to like, I'm be honest with you, I used to like white boys back in the day. I used to like New Kids on the Block. When I was a kid and New Kids on the Block came out, like that was I used to love Joey and Jordan. Those were my two favorite. And I used to like Mark Wahlberg. I used to like him and Leonardo DiCaprio. I can't pronounce that. Leonardo DiCaprio. I think that's how you pronounce it. Oh yeah, I like Tupac. I ain't wasn't no Biggie. Hey, I said what I said. Nah, I didn't think Biggie was cute. I try to give people a chance, but you gotta have something attractive about you. So, yeah, I like Tupac. I thought Tupac was cute, and I loved his music. Hmm. See, yeah, y'all done got me. The chat done got me going talking about other stuff. Yeah, so those are my favorite. CC Peniston. I used to love her. Somebody said I used to look like her. I'm like, I don't know if I look like CC Peniston, but okay. Yeah, I used to love Peniston. I had her music when I was a kid. He said, "You telling your age now, Selena?" No, because some of that stuff, I'm still an '80s baby, so I don't. I'm not following you. Like I used to watch Good Times, but you know good and damn well I wasn't born back then. But I used to watch Good Times on BET. New Kids on the Block came out in the late '80s. I was a little girl when that came out, but I liked them little boys. Um, they came out in the late '80s, early '90s. He said, "Yeah, that's the late '80s." I was probably what 2 or 3. But anyway, we're trying to figure out stuff. He said, "Yeah, I used to like Peniston, and but yeah, that was back. Like I said, that was back in the day. But yeah, I had all types of. I had all types of like different type of men I was attracted to. I wasn't just attracted to one type of man. So when people want to say I'm picky, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. I am picky about like intellectual things. Like if you kind of you're not interesting or you're not stimulating to me, I do get bored fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. And a lot of the times I will not deal with you if you are boring. Claudia Ortiz. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember her. I forgot that group that she was in. Everybody put your birth year in the chart. Mm-hmm. No. I mean y'all can. Y'all can. You said you date hood niggas before baby mama. Have I? No, I've been friends with men in the hood. Hood as you would say, hood niggas. Oh, city high. Yeah, I remember that too. But no, I do not. I've never dated one. First of all, my daddy would have killed him and me. So, um, I never dated in like hood niggas, as you would say, Russell. I've never I wasn't one of those young women coming up wanting the bad boy. I actually like the jocks. You know what I'm saying? The ones that play football, basketball, that kind of thing. I wasn't into the hood niggas. Yeah. I liked athletes. So that's how kind of that's what I when I was in school focused on. I didn't focus on the boy that skipped school and um, always getting kicked out of school and stuff. And I never did. I never was into that. So Selena. What was it? Yeah, I just try to. I've always been wanting someone that wanted something out of life, and then, like I said, my daddy would have killed him anyway. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my daddy was very. He didn't play. I'm just say that. So anybody I bring to the house, yes, it could be a problem. My daddy was ignorant at times, and I'm saying ignorant, like for real. So, so he said, so no South Dallas, West Dallas, nah, no South Dallas, West Dallas, boy, no Oak Cliff. If they was Oak Cliff, they had to come from a good family. They had to be doing something good in school. They had to be either playing, because my daddy was an athletic person when he was in school, and they either had to be doing being athletic, or they had to be in their books, trying to go to college, doing good in school. They had to come from a good family. So that's what my daddy was like, looking at. He wasn't, he wouldn't let me go out with just anybody. He said, but most sport players didn't want anything. Maybe not. Now, some people like that went to my high school. They went to play overseas. Couple in the NBA. I'm not gonna say what high school I went, came out of, but uh, they were, doing well. And even if they didn't become professionals, they are um, productive, adults now. They have, work a stable job or have a career, and they taking care of themselves and their family. So, you know, but some people go the wrong way. And some people start off bad and end up good. I guess it just depends on the person and the choices they make. So, mm he said, you went to Carter, if you don't mind me asking. No, but I did have some cousins that go to Carter. But I didn't go to Carter. You says Oak Cliff was upscale black community back in the 80s, and yeah. Some areas are. And some areas are not. So yes. But yeah, people make choices and they become who they are. So we all do it. We made some bad decisions that got us to where we are. Make some good decisions. Hell, we all make them. It's part of life. But I really appreciate y'all staying around. I'm like I said, I'm gonna try to do better with my timing. I might go live again like this tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys for just coming by and checking me out. I think I did pretty good. You said from Lancaster High. Oh, okay. I think I did pretty good by not letting too many of the trolls irritate me too much. Think I kind of kept it cool because usually, I be biting heads off. But I think I did pretty good today. So shout out to me for keeping my cool. You have been missed. Oh, really? I didn't think you did. I appreciate that, Miss V. Even though sometimes I don't feel like it, I do appreciate those people that do actually miss me. That means a lot to me, because a lot of the times I'm really just trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? And if I don't have nothing to say about something, I'm not gonna say jack, cause I want to stay out the way. I don't want nobody. Look, I don't have. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. You know, so I just been learning to just focus on my real life, and I think that's coming out much better for me. When you learn how to focus on your real life, what you got to do, and to move on and do it in life, just that's what I'm focusing on. And a lot of the times, I think that we be too emotionally invested in people's business when we need to be more emotionally invested in our own. So that's kind of what I'm learning to do. And I think I'm doing well with that. So, and I want to continue to thank you, Deborah, because you know the other day, honey, I went off. I forgot who it was. I had to apologize to him. You said I need a pic so I can make me a hoodie with your pic on it, and it's gonna say "Proud Baby Day." Russell, you are crazy. And I'm gonna try to do a Selena's couch tomorrow, and maybe some of you guys can come through. I know a lot of people that are heavy hitters. They be getting the people in their chat. So, if you got time, hopefully I can go at a time where nobody is live. But that's kind of hard on here. But just come through, and if you want to hit the panel, I would be more than happy to have you up. Russell, if you're not busy tomorrow, heck, you can bring your crazy self up. You said, I appreciate that, Deborah. I really try. You said you did great. You're doing a wonderful job when it comes to your smooth at this kind. Okay, I appreciate you 309, even though I don't see it, but I'm really trying to move forward. And like I said, I don't want a lot of distractions and things that people do and say to just keep me bound and keep me kind of irritated. So I just say, you know what, when I have to take breaks, I have to take breaks. I don't have to announce, hey, I'm taking a vacation or I'm taking a break. I just take it. I never understood people that always announce when they're doing stuff. It's like, just do it. What the hell are you announcing it for? But hey, teach his own. But I know for me, if I need to take a mental break, I'm gonna take it. Cause guess what? I don't want to be chewing people's heads off that didn't do anything to me. And that's what some of these content creators, they get so emotionally invested in stuff, and they start being irritated, paranoid, crazy. Then anybody that say anything, they just pouncing on them. And that's when you need to take a break. You need to, as Will Allen would say, log off. Some people just need to log off, and when I feel that way, I log off. And I'm not gonna make excuses because I'm going through something. I need to go off on people and act a fool and crash out on here. I'm not gonna do that. I know that you may can erase a video, but you best to believe it's somebody screen recording and recording everything you do because they're weird like that. But you really have to be very cautious that, hey, Icy, that you watch how you be doing on here. So when I feel in my spirit I'm about to go off and act a fool, I don't go live. I log off. Okay? So and that's what I will continue to do because it keeps me in the right frame of mind, and it keeps my channel going in the direction that I want it to go and not where other people are taking me. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of times content creators allow other people to control them and control their channel by their reactions. And I have decided that this is something that I will not allow anybody to have power over me but me. Okay? So, and when I sense something or I feel like I'm about to do something and say something that will cause back and forth, I'm just not gonna go live because I already know me. And when I go in, I'm gonna go all the way in. So instead of me crashing out and allowing somebody to take over my emotion, take my emotions and use them, and I become their puppet, I just log off. Okay, that's the best way to do it. So you said, like folks were saying, I was controlling your channel, right? I mean, at the you were bit by a roach. Should you be concerned? You might should go to the hospital because that's pretty unusual for a roach to bite you. It's pretty unusual that you came under my comments and typed that. So are you bored today? Hmm. Interesting. So yeah, you said you keep it smooth, never go rogue online. I learned a hard lesson about that. Um I was almost locked up. Oh my God. Yeah, 309. I ain't trying to get locked up. I'm shoot, I ain't gonna let nobody, but I'm telling you, self defense, baby. I will pow pow if I have to. I do not care. And please don't touch me. Please. Cause you ain't gonna get that close to me to touch me. That's number one. But just don't touch me. You said I just send people just send people to out to get people behind. Oh Lord. You said I was hungry. Bless its heart. Yeah, bless your heart and bless the roach heart, okay? Bless your heart. Cause Calvin, I think you're bored. Cause you had to type that in my comment section. So I really think you was bored today when you wrote that, when you typed that in my chat, and and you might be hungry, so you might need to go get you something to eat. Something may not be right with you, okay, Calvin? Shout out to you though. Okay, superpowers. Shout out to you. Hey, Big Red, what's good? What you say? You said, can we see your face? You see it right here. You said, pup, cup. Yeah, boy, y'all got some names, honey. Okay, superpower. Shout out to you. Big Angelo, what's good, Big Red? Who you harassing tonight? who you clowning tonight? You said. Oh, okay, Calvin. I thought okay, so what happened to the roach? The roach still next to you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it Saturday at 1. I need to get in contact with Rodney to see if we can still do it, because that later on that night I got something planned that I need to that I'm going to do, but and I can't do it Friday because I'm going to a concert. So I'm going to hopefully do it Saturday at 1. Mm-hmm. Which you say he with his 72 channels. You said you on peace mode tonight? Big Red, I doubt it very seriously. I doubt it very seriously. You said true story. I used to send goons to people. Oh my goodness. 309, you dangerous. I might need you as a friend. You said it fled, but bless it. Everything has a soul. Well, I don't know about a roach, but okay. All right. So if you must believe in reincarnation. What's that? When you come back as a animal or insect or something. Bless your heart. Bless your heart, Calvin. All right, guys, I'm finna get on out of here. I done talked enough. I done talked enough tonight. But I do appreciate you guys for showing me some love. And please like, share, and please subscribe. Hopefully by the end of this year, I can get up to 3,000. I'm praying that I can. Hopefully I will be able, I need for this algorithm to push me out, please. I need to start doing some uploads too. um but Miss V, if you would like to put your link in the chat, or if anybody wants their link to be put in the chat, please do. Forever, if you want your link in the chat, put it in there. uh and hey, I want everybody to network. I can't say, yeah, no, just be careful. 309. Um, but yeah, Miss V, she has a channel. So please put it in the chat. I think she put in there earlier. I went ahead and subbed up to her as well. So shout out to Miss V. Shout out to everybody that has the channel. Mr. Forever. I appreciate you guys for coming through. I really, really, really do. Because y'all don't have to. If you gave me a super chat, what else? Cash App, I appreciate that too. Shout out to you. Um, hey, I said what I said. I hope I spoke to you. I don't know if I did, but hello, how are you? I said what I said. Do you want your channel in the chat? Mr. Forever, you can put Forever your channel as well as I said what I said. She has a channel as well. Um, that's Miss V's channel. So yeah, Miss V, if you can, or Forever, like I said, y'all put y'all channels in the chat. Let people know. You said next time pin your cash app so you can get all the money instead of YouTube taking their cut. Okay. Thank you, Forever. Yeah, sometimes I do, but with the YouTube, you have to get a certain amount. I think it's like $100 for you to get anything. Um, so that's why, I said, either way, I'm blessed. I appreciate you. And the next love on YouTube, I'm gonna do a cash out to someone, so that they can be blessed. Because it's not all about receiving. It's about giving too. So I appreciate everybody that come through. I really want to do one for my members because I appreciate my members being even a member. So I want to do a cash app for my members too. All right. Thank you for doing what I asked. I appreciate it, guys. So you guys be blessed. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces. And bye. I will see you guys later. Talk to you later. Bye.